you.
We're live, that's the BAM.
Hey everybody, here again, another one. Today we're here to check out how the Teenage Ninja Turtles nearly became only children to Shredder. Now, this has to be one of my favorite movies as a kid. But, I mean, I guess I'm about to see what the heck Blink has to say about it, so let's go ahead and get it.
So Shredder and his goons pull up on Splinter and the Turtles in the sewers. Being an NYC resident
Bruh,
myself,
this suit?
I know they had to bypass the National
It's
Guard
like
in the
an
subway
iron, like
with
ironmonger
AKs.
type
I don't
stuff.
know who they protecting
Yes.
us from. Killer Croc better watch out. At least 14
Like, who-
crackheads and a dozen
And the crazy
Hispanic
thing is,
ladies with
Shredder is not
ICs.
even built
But
like that
Master
underneath that
Splinter is
suit.
prepared. He's a rat, always
Ain't
ready
no
to
way
get
he'd be able to be
cheddar.
moving
Hit
like
them
this
with
in
the
that
aura
suit.
pose. Look at him. He done went so crazy, they're too stunned to even move. And you know what? Maybe it was a good idea for them to just keep doing Stevie Wonder's wildest dreams instead.
Yes, because they
when
got done the
started
worst
to
way.
fight back, Punk got straight to work, hitting them with straight. What y'all youngins know about this? One of the craziest things to me is how Master Splinter is really self-taught too.
Yeah, from a book of all things. Now, granted, the ones where he is a rat that somehow learned martial arts and then taught, those ones don't make a lot of sense to me. Now, granted, that's how the original happened, but it's like I like the versions more when
The
he's a
original
human
one was
first.
he was a human, then he was
No,
turned to a rat.
the original one where the original first one, he was a rat that got mutated and somehow learned martial arts.
But then how did he have a daughter?
That wasn't his. No, 2012 is not like the mainstream. There's multiple different versions of these guys. It's not all the same backstory. Like in a good bit of versions, Karai's actually Shredder's daughter, but not in the one that you're talking about. No, in this version, he's a rat that got mutated and learned martial arts from a book. Now, how the heck the rat learned how to read? I don't know. And even then with the new one, where they learned it based off of like kung fu movies and YouTube video tutorials. Now, why the heck? Now that still doesn't make a lot of sense, but however, it makes more sense than this one. Because it's still shown that regardless of what they saw in those videos, they still are not completely good at fighting, which makes sense given that's how you learn how to fight in the first place.
I tried to teach myself how to do tattoos. Told
But in
my
this
homie
one, they
I
can
got
all
him with
box
this pose
proficiently
tattoo.
to some
Ended up
degree.
giving him
So it
fucking
doesn't make it
Maurice
look a
Chestnut
sense at all.
instead. The other turtles are handling business too. Mikey hitting these boys.
Yeah, this
with a
man Donnie's
3-piece combo.
deflecting
Donnie,
bullets at
Raph, and
point blank
Leo doing their
range.
job as well, putting all these NPCs in their place. Every last one of them in black because they're unplayable characters.
Dang.
We go back to Splinter and oh my lord, he's going insane. But I'm gonna have to slow it down so y'all can really catch what's happening. He smacks one, weave, left backhand into a kick. Two more start to jump in, treating him like a snitch just because he's a rat. Dudes be
Dang.
like, nah, my lawyer a demon. So he throws them to the ground, trips, and hits this man with that freezer treatment.
I've
choking
never
him with
seen a
his
Splinter use his tail
legs
like this.
dangling into a slam and just starts unloading.
It's a long
clip into
tail.
him. This is a
Nah, bro got his tail wrapped around this man's neck and slamming his head repeatedly into the. Nah, that's CT. Look how hard this man's slamming his head into the wall.
and just starts
Look.
unloading the clip into him. This is a murder, bro. But Splinter was cooking a little too much. Nigga, you not Ratatouille. So Shredder had to pull up on him and put an end to all the shenanigans.
Be a good rat and I'll give you some cheese.
Dang.
You dead ass?
Ho ho ho! You hungry, man? Can't blame you. You living in a sewer. Must be tired of eating dirty diapers for dinner.
Man, fuck you. I would have rubbed it against your suit, cheese grater ass nigga. Splinter knows he can't swing punches on Shredder.
Remember this
in
man's
that.
claws
We'll
was, like,
also end up with
retractable or
SpongeBob
something?
SquarePants fingers.
They brought them
So
things
he
back
runs
like
over,
Magneto?
picking up his sword, emoting on him, and Shredder's just looking like, wow. And starts flexing on him, showing off that he got not one, not two, but
Like 20 of them things.
consumption worth of swords. But Master Splinter's not impressed. Bro so unbothered.
Like,
Shredder
who
starts
made this
running
suit
in,
for
and he's
him?
not even looking at the
Who
man.
is Bro's
My man,
ops
you
having
got
this
eyes.
suit like
Use
this?
them. Why give yourself a disadvantage? This like bringing French Montana on as a feature. As he blocks all four attacks with
Without
ease
looking.
and kicks Shredder away. We can't see his face, but based on the slow head turn, I know he just like,
Shit. The fuck? Man, goddamn.
Splinter flips and gets blocked, but lands a kick instead of turning around.
I will
goes for a
say,
no
out of
look,
all the
getting
things
his
this movie
sword
did
knocked
have it in
away
action
and puts him
scenes.
on all fours. Shredder's getting cooked and running out of ideas, so he starts breakdancing like he a Jabberwocky, hitting the knee spin, shooting off knives that Splinter is able to flip out the way and dodge all of them. Got Shredder looking like Draymond
Them bro
Green on a
dodged
good day.
every last
Splinter
one of
then
them
goes
things
for
when
a
it came
roundhouse
back.
kick, but Shredder is able to grab his tail and throws him at the wall, but he's stuck to that hole like Spider-Man. A rat Spider-Man movie? That could be type fire. Directed by Candace Flynn too? He gonna just go around
Oh my
NYC
gosh.
like,
Oh, he's stealing! He's stealing!
Splinter goes smacking him with his tail as Shredder continues to show why
Bruh,
he can
how
give the
long is
cracker
that freaking-
Michael
that thing look
Jackson
like
run
it's
for
dang
his
near 10
money
feet
with
long.
this clean recovery and goes to throw too many knives for Mike Tyson to count. But it's all in vain, like Fred trying to make a comeback in 2024. Let it go, bro.
Dang.
It's over. Because they're all misses as he lands and hits the Michael Jackson. But Shredder decided to turn this negative into a positive.
Yeah.
Kanye would be so proud. My man used gum wrappers as his new teeth. So he starts attracting the knives back using magnets as Splinter starts moving like Neo from the Matrix. Of course,
Hey,
topping
was it
off
just
with
me
a
or was
more
I
than
all? Were
necessary
you also like
superhero
sadly
landing.
scared
But
about
the
their
fight
designs in this
choreographer
movie?
needs to be
When I
studied
first saw
because
this,
they
I
are
was
well and
scared of what
truly
they
in
looked
their
like.
bag on this one.
Now, granted,
Splinter
I was
goes
like
for a
9,
kick and misses, but
but
before he
still,
could
like, they
even turn back
terrified me as a
around,
child.
He
It's
grabs
like-
Shredder with his tail and flips the opposite way to throw his ass to the side. Yeah, give them choreographers a round of applause. And give the design team one too. I remember dudes was out here complaining that the turtles were ugly. They are mutant turtles.
Yo. Yeah.
This thing is messing with me. Okay, but now as I was saying, yeah, remember when people were saying these dudes look ugly and these dudes look weird? They're
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Now, granted, in most versions they look appealing in animation, but at the same time, it's like if you were in their world, they look as terrifying as these ones probably look to us. They just they just look more human-like in other versions, but nah, they just look like this because they're mutants in real life. That would look terrifying to us.
I don't know what y'all was expecting them to look like. Michael B. Jordan?
Exactly.
Splinter picks up the sword and tries to call Gigi on Shredder, but they stay struggling for a while until Shredder reverses
Like in
it,
every
slamming
single
him
other
right on his
version
back.
that they exist
I
in,
know
the
wind
people
is
inside
knocked
the
out of
show
him,
are also
and Leo must
terrified
have
what they
heard
look
Splinter
like.
giving his Uncle Iroh ass speech before dying, because he tries to run over to help and starts getting electrocuted to
Yeah,
pieces.
tased by like
Got bro
3
skipping
people at
frames
once.
like Mr. Crocker. Shredder runs up and knees Splinter, then throws him back on the stage. And at this point, it's looking like it's over for Splinter.
Niggas from Thailand finna serve you up with some ketchup when I'm done with you.
But when
Dang.
all hope looks lost, coming up clutch like Kobe in the fourth quarter, April stabs Shredder in the back. Splinter gets back up and he's like, bitch, this ain't your movie. Throwing her out of the fight. And all the turtles start running in to go help Splinter, but he closes the gate on them, so they have no choice but to watch from outside.
Man, I feel like low-key, if they got in the fight, they probably could have
And
won.
If you just take a moment to
Like,
peep Leo's
you
face,
alone was
I
cooking
haven't
him for
seen
most of the
horror like
fight.
this
If they
since
got in
other
it, they
Twitch
might have,
streamers
y'all might have
found
stood a
out Kai
chance.
spontaneously going live tonight. Shredder jumps over and grabs Splinter, slamming him on his back.
Dang.
And look at the expression.
forgot
on
how
the
bad he
turtles'
was doing
faces.
in this
Whatever's
movie.
going on in there has to be something absolutely diabolical for them to be reacting like this. And bro, it was. Shredder throws Splinter
Also,
up
what
and
was
hits him with a
nature of their
right to
beef
the
in this
face.
movie?
And they're
Why is he
doing
doing
TP
this
ups with
rant like
man's
this for
body.
no reason?
The turtles are able to make their way in, and Shredder starts holding him up like a coat rack. But if y'all notice, only Leo, Donnie, and Mikey are here. Raph is nowhere to be found.
Where's your brother?
You like
Where's
crushed under
Russell
a bunch of
Westbrook?
rubble?
Put down your weapons now and your dad gets to live.
And even though they literally complied, he still electrocuted their ass. Punches
Yeah, like-
Splinter mad hard, and after all that bullying, throws him to the side like trash. Shit is crazy, man. Shredder moving
Did
like
he
the
even kill
police.
him?
Hey, listen, say it was
I feel like
you,
he didn't
and I'll
once
make sure you
stab
get
him.
off real
He just
easy.
punched. He just
Meanwhile,
knocked
they
him
writing
around a
up that
good bit.
max
Now,
contract for
granted,
you to be
getting punched by that
somebody's boyfriend in
suit
prison right
is
now.
enough to
So the turtles
cause
get
internal
kidnapped,
bleeding like
but
a.
remember, Ralph was knocked out
like
somewhere
nothing,
else
but
and was
still.
never found. So he wakes up, pulls up to save them, and instead runs into Shredder off rip. And this had me hype in the theater because I remember being Blank Baby watching
Yeah,
the
but then he
cartoon and
absolutely
knew he was
almost
my goat
dies in
ever
the worst
since
of
this moment
ways.
right here.
This is some nice steel. How about telling me who gave them to you? Yo
Yo,
mama.
mama.
Raph starts getting choked, got him moonwalking, getting
Yes.
slammed into the roof onto his shell. But my boy out here
Done the
rocking
worst
Believe
way.
It goggles, so we know he not about to quit. Goes to get back up, and oh, nah.
Who just punches
Why
a rock
he
for no...
posing like that? Not
Yes.
even giving this
And then
man
just
the
punches
faith
a
of
rock with his bare
eyesight.
hand for no
Raph got
reason.
so tight he punched this rock for no reason.
Yes.
I know his hand hurt and just gets put into a blender right here, going 0 for 5, getting blocked and kicked into a Beyblade. And look how this man just stands over him. I don't know why bro hitting these.
I
like
will say
he
he's
the one that
taking
put
these
him there.
punches, because
And
good
as if
lord.
Shredder couldn't be any more of a demon,
I had a shell of a time.
and knocks his ass out. Of course though, April's stupid ass making mad noise up there, and before Raph could even think about helping, he was already put to sleep again. But at least this is able to buy her
Just don't get
enough
how he's
time to
moving
free the
so
other
fast in that
brothers. Donnie in there
clunky
looking like a
suits. He
Super
ain't
Smash
built
Bros.
that
demon,
strong in the
instructing her on
movie.
what to do, while Raph is getting his back blown out. And when Shredder's done, he just leaves him there. Gonna have that man Raph sounding like a side chick in the
You know,
morning.
he keeps knocking them out and leaving them alone, but he never kills them.
Arthur? You dead serious, son?
The turtles manage to escape, and Shredder sets up his diabolical machine on the
Not
tallest
playing the
skyscraper like Dr.
Doofenshmirtz theme in the
Doofenshmirtz.
Meanwhile,
back. Bro, this scene fed generations, bro. I could watch this and just feel immense joy whenever it was so out of nowhere. But hey, you know what? If you and your friends are about to die like warriors, you might as well drop the mixtape before you all inevitably get rocked up on that roof. Best to leave and me and Julian go down. We're dropping freestyles before we end up actually getting murdered religiously.
Yo,
Right
that's
before
true.
the
So
storm,
I don't really
because
care.
once they
I am.
arrive, it did not take long for Shredder
We're
at
not
all
dying
to
yet,
run
Julian.
over
We don't
and
get
sleep Raph,
no.
Donnie,
The
and
thing
Mike.
is, it has to be so bad because no one will ever hear us again because we're dying. We're not dying yet, so we don't have to do this. With
Kid.
leaving Leo in an ISO 1v1 situation versus Shredder. I'm already knowing he got
like
that
how
Drake
in every
guarding KD
version
look
of
on
this
his face.
guy,
'Cause this
he
man
always
gets
is able
caught
to do
in
reverse
midair
jumpings
and slammed,
proficiently.
stomped on, avoids 2 more hits, but then Shredder is like, man, screw it. Unless this new DLC drop, Turtles can't fly. Grabbing and throwing Leo by his shell through
Yeah,
mad
bro,
metal, and he's able
look at the way he threw this
Turtles
man.
can't fly. Grabbing and throwing Leo
He chucked him back with his whole body weight. I'm telling you, there's no reason. Granted, that suit's definitely gotta have like some muscle enhancers inside of it, but he is not built like this. I don't know one world where this man was given super soldier serum because it should not be moving like this in that
by his
suit.
shell through mad metal, and he's able to hold on for dear life narrowly. Black Widow cannot relate. We pan back up, and Mikey's talking shit while
Come
struggling
on,
to get
bro.
up. I know Shredder's like,
nigga always talk.
He's enjoying every second of
but
this.
Raph and Mikey still aren't ready to box for real, so it's Donatello who gets up for the ones. And Shredder is such an
Every
asshole.
time.
This man makes a boast.
Every time I see Donnie up against Shredder, it's just like, you know, he's gonna get done with he's gonna get hit with the quick work. And it's sad because really all of them get hit with quick work, but you know, whenever you see him, it's like, it's not even gonna be. I've only ever seen Donnie get like one good hit on Shredder with a regular staff. Now, granted, the Rise version is different. That one got Green Lantern powers, but but this is just disrespectful.
Of his own just to beat him with his own weapon.
Like, we didn't
crying,
need to
bro.
do
That
this.
takes another level of ego. I couldn't imagine being in a battle versus Jinx.
Now,
and
granted,
he
he's
whips
just
out
not-
his
he's
signature
not-
yelling, I don't stand
No, he's
a
trained to be a
chance.
fighter, but
They
he's
start
not
going
like
stick
fighter
for stick, but it takes
expertise.
Shredder
That
5
makes sense.
seconds to send this man sliding off the
Yes.
building. Mikey sees this and he tries to get back for his bro, but we know he's a little chromosome deprived. So when my man started spinning and screaming for no reason, I was like, oh yeah, they done got Lenny from Of Mice of Men to play him. This is perfect casting.
No.
Shredder dismantles him in 2 seconds and takes his nunchucks. So while Raphael
And
is
then Pimp
sprinting in,
slaps
I
Raph
knew
with
it
the
was
other one.
over. GG's. Shredder makes him hit the Kaepernick, smacks him, and then trips Raph. And there's no more fighting the allegations now. Kylian Mbappe is a Ninja Turtle. Shredder then walks to the edge, sees that they're here, cuts Donnie off, but luckily Leo catches him. Luckily for the Turtles, though, he's not able to stay.
Bro, I know this entire fight, they hearts had to be racing.
Dropped, but unfortunately, none did. Only King Sid posted today. Raph throws Donnie.
They playing with some Mario Kart, Rainbow Road type
going through a
edge
third-grade
runner
reading level book with Floyd Mayweather. Shredder blocks both
and then knocks them both, knocks them
then
immediately,
both, kicking Leo in the face and flips for no reason. Nigga so cold he can't even just step to the side anymore. Shredder goes in for a GG, but last minute Raph comes in to
save of the century.
Third world country meat. And all of this really just shows how different Splinter is. Bro was tearing up Shredder and that suit of
but granted, that's together. Most versions.
Raph goes for a right but gets one-shotted, and Leo...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, have you seen the new versions of these guys?
No.
You didn't see that movie?
No.
Okay, I gotta show you one day. But basically, imagine if like regular 15-year-olds were just like put into regular martial arts training and were put against Shredder. That's basically what you're probably about to witness when those kids have to go up against them. I'm expecting them to get done the worst way when they first interact. Because mind you, they've never fought ninjas. No, they've somewhat fought ninjas, but they haven't even fought the Foot Clan ninjas. Like in the first movie, they only fought other mutants, and even then, they barely even managed to land a good hit on most of them. Most of the other guys they fight are like gangsters that are quick work. When they fight this new version of Shredder, I'm expecting them to dang near die the first time, maybe. I'm expecting them to get done the worst way, and I hope they animate it in glorious fashion.
Gets flipped into the air, landing on his ribcage. I ain't gonna lie, the Turtles gang cooked, but Leo still gets back up and gets his katana slammed on, managing to weave his first kick, but gets caught with the second one getting laid out like the rest. They're all out of ideas, so they remember.
I'm not gonna lie to you, they better thank God they got shells
and use it against him.
Because that have saved them multiple different times.
Let's use Buck. He's spitting. That nigga don't know how to play. And then Leo agrees to get on board with his brothers using Buck. So they're all in unison with Leo leading, as his slash gets blocked and he immediately just hits the Luffy afterwards. Mikey follows it up by taking his dirty ass sewer shoes that he probably found in the garbage to hop on Leo and kick Shredder in the face. Donnie next whips out a calculator and measures up the trajectory of his flip right here and uses his staff to trip Shredder.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that was clean though.
Raph, who runs on all
and
of
then
them
just
and
Spartan kicks this man off the
to knock his ass off the building entirely. By the way, I've started streaming.
Hey, you know what? Still love that movie. I'm definitely gonna have to do a reaction to that movie one day. It holds too much place in my heart. But anyway, man, I hope y'all have a good day and God bless.
Yeah, boy.